What is going on, guys? My name is Chad. Welcome back to another beautiful day here in Southern California, and welcome back to another beautiful day here on IsThatChad Auto Reviews video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2019 Ford Fiesta ST. Now, before we get this video started, I do want to go ahead and thank everybody that did vote for that in the poll. If you are not following my Instagram, go ahead and hit that follow button now. I'm going to put the link to it right here in the description. Go ahead and go over there. I do post polls and that type of thing of what kind of content I should do next and what you want to see next. So make sure you go over there and follow that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this Ford Fiesta. So before I get into a whole lot of information about this particular car, let me just tell you guys a little bit about Fiesta in general. So 1972 is when this car was first thought up by Henry Ford. When it was first thought up, it was actually going to go under the name of the Bobcat because the Fiesta was taken by GM. However, by the time 1976 rolled around and the car actually went into production, it was able to go under the Fiesta name. Now, this car started in 1976 and ran until 1980 in the United States. It continued to sell elsewhere globally, but came back in 2010 as the Mark 6, so the 6th generation of the car. So 30-year hiatus here in the United States. Now, globally, this car has sold more than 16 million units. So that puts it as the third highest selling car from Ford, which I found incredibly surprising, actually. The first highest is obviously the F-Series trucks, and then afterwards I actually thought the second was a surprising choice. It was the Escort. So it's the F-Series, the Escort, and then the Fiesta, the top three sellers from Ford. Now, the Fiesta has won tons of awards. Just to name a few of some of the more recent awards that it's won, it goes from the 2011 Green Car of the Year award by the Green Car Journal, Top Gear's Car of the Year 2013, that was the Fiesta ST, 2011 AJAC Car of the Year award for Best Small Car under $21,000, Super Mini of the Year 2013 by Britain's Wet Car, and first mini car to achieve top safety pick by the IIHS. So a lot of awards here for this little car. Now, why would you pick the ST-Line over just your regular, let's say, the SC model? So just for a little bit of reference here, the ST-Line sits below the Fiesta ST. However, the ST-Line sits above some of your other ones like the SC and the other base model packages. It kind of sits in there where like the titanium used to sit. So why would you pick the ST-Line over the Fiesta SC? So I'm going to tell you some of the features that this ST-Line has that you absolutely cannot get on the SC or any of the lower trims. And those start such as the ST-type front fascia and black grille, ST-type rear diffuser and side rocker moldings, shadow black rear spoiler, shadow black roof and side mirror caps, unique 16-inch 10-spoke black painted alloy wheels, cloth front sports seats with ST-Line logo, driver's seat lumbar support. It has a sound composer, aluminum sport pedal covers, carpeted front red accent stitching, and shift knob if you have the manual. It has the front door sill, scuff plates with ST-Line logo, dual chrome tip exhaust. So a lot of options on this car that you cannot get on the other one, and of course I will be kind of going into a little bit more detail about that here in just a minute. Now, what I kind of found surprising about this car is it actually weighs 20 pounds lighter than the SC as well, even with some of those with all the features that it has. On top of that, this car is actually 2 inches longer than what the Ford Fiesta like SC would be. So despite the different look though, despite all these added features, the car actually drives the exact same as the SC. So it has all of these sport packages on it, but it has the same motor and transmission as your regular SC would be. And I'm going to tell you about that here in just a second. Now, why would you pick this one over the ST? So like I said, this one sits below the ST. What is the difference between this one and this one? Well, in short, you don't get any of the performance parts that the ST has. You know, it's things such as the turbocharged motor, the 6-speed manual. Now, like I said, you can get this car in a manual, the ST-Line, but it'll be in a 5-speed manual. You cannot get it in the 6-speed manual like the ST comes in. You won't get the sport suspension, and you also don't get 4-wheel disc brakes. Yeah, this car actually, surprisingly enough, has drum brakes in the back, and you cannot upgrade that. To the best of my knowledge, you can upgrade it from Ford. If you want to go aftermarket, of course you can, but it's not an option from Ford. With that being said, now let me tell you what this car has in it. So as I mentioned previously, the 2019 Ford Fiesta ST-Line has the same powertrain as what the regular Ford Focus SC would have. Now that is going to be the 1.6 liter 4-cylinder motor, which gets 120 horsepower and 112 pound-feet of torque. Now I'm gonna be honest, I haven't driven this car yet. However, stay tuned. I am gonna be driving this car for you in just a second, take it on the highway for you, see how it performs in a couple of corners, both at speed and slowly, that type of thing. Now this car is front wheel drive as well. It's going to get you 27 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway. And it has a 12.4 gallon tank. Now, just to kind of show you guys around the car, first off, this is an absolutely gorgeous color actually. I'm not sure the exact name. If you do know the name, make sure you drop a comment. Now, you do get these really nice 16-inch alloy wheels in black. Now, the ST also gets 16-inch black alloy wheels, but they are different. These are unique to the ST-Line model, just like the STs are unique to the ST. You have this really nice black spoiler back here. It's pretty big too, actually. Looking down here at the bottom, I actually really like what they've done with this orange and kind of carried it down along that bottom section of that grille. Looks really good, carried that orange across. Looking down here on the passenger side bottom, you'll see you do have that dual tip chrome exhaust. Looks really nice. I'm actually also kind of a fan of how they kind of tapered that back bumper and kind of tucked it into that wheel. Just like we mentioned, you have that side rocker panel up there. Another really cool thing I like about it, they didn't put ST-Line everywhere on this car. They didn't try to put the ST like they did everywhere on the grille and all that. Only on the side right here, on the fender, and on the footwell. So I really like that. Good job, Ford. I'll show you the inside. First, I'll show you the back seats. Hopefully it's unlocked. Of course not. Ford unlock up here. Okay. So looking at the back seat. Now once again, you do have specific seats for this car. They are trimmed slightly differently. You have that nice red trimming in there set against that black seat. The top of the car is going to be the beige. So black on bottom, beige on top. Looking down here, you have a power outlet. Now it's going to show you the front, where you'll see the rocker panels. First thing you're greeted with. Really nice seats with the ST embroidered in there. Headrests are nice. Notice the steering wheel has that red stitching on it. Looks really good. Now, like I said, if you get the manual transmission, you'll get the red stitching on this gear lever as well. This radio is a little bit far away, but it is touchscreen. And of course you have some physical buttons here to kind of do what you need to do here. So I actually really do like the way all of this is laid out. And it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, to the best of my knowledge it does. Bluetooth comes standard, obviously. All right, let's go ahead and take this car on a test drive and see how it performs on the road. All right, so go and get on the highway, but nice corner as we get on here. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, very, very nice. See how it accelerates out of the corner. Very nicely. Okay, so a couple things I've noticed so far driving it. The seats, if you're looking for like a very like supportive seat that really hugs you, this is not the one. So the seat really feels just like it does on like your regular Ford Fiesta ST, like Ford Fiesta SC, just your regular ones. Definitely not as supportive as the ST is. Other than that, the exhaust note actually sounds really good. That dual exhaust, you definitely can tell and hear the difference. Really like, especially at low speeds. When I'm on the highway, I'm just cruising. I don't notice it. I don't hear anything at all. But really coming from a light and everything, it sounds pretty good. Very surprised. Other than that, car at highway speed feels very stable. Not a huge amount of road noise in here, as you guys can hear, I'm assuming. I definitely feel all of these little bumps, so definitely a little stiffer suspension than the regular one for sure. But definitely not uncomfortable by any means. Yeah, I'm really impressed. This is in just regular drive mode as well. So yeah, very impressed. I will put it into sport mode here in a second and get back onto the highway, go in the opposite direction, see if I even notice a difference at all, and we'll let you guys know. It'll take me a minute, but you guys will be there right now. So now I'm in sport mode. Let's see how it. Not bad. Can't complain. Definitely not the fastest car in the world, but no one ever said it was. It gets up to speed very nicely. I will say it definitely feels like it doesn't shift the smooth, like it shifts smooth, sorry. It doesn't shift as early as I would like it to, maybe, or it takes a long time to shift, maybe is what I'm looking for. But other than that, I will say the car handles phenomenally. It feels very nimble. It feels like you can maneuver it very easily. No problem switching lanes at speed. As you saw at the beginning of getting onto the highway there, it got onto the highway, no problem at all. So with that being said, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. If you guys do have any questions, make sure you drop that comment, and make sure you follow me, like I said, on Instagram, so you guys can vote and be a part of what video comes next. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the very next IsThatChad auto reviews video.